Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pikmin 2 playthrough. I'm in the Cavern of Chaos because that's where I last split off the last video. And in this one, I believe I will finish it. Hopefully with not too many losses. I lost quite a few Pikmin in the previous few levels. However, in this one, I get to make them back. And, well, it's mostly purples I lost, but I lost one yellow if I recall. Oh, and I lost several reds too. No, actually I didn't lose a single red. It's all purples that I lost, really. Oh, yellow nectar, right there. That's your source of yellow nectar for this level. Say nothing of the ultra bitter spray. Yep. Wait, no, that's actually an ultra spicy spray. I occasionally mix it up. I usually just always say ultra bitter spray, but it's important to note the difference. Ultra bitter, better. Ultra spicy, still good. And there's actually another bug right over there. Or rather a beetle, I should say. Which means another ultra spicy spray. I really should start using them actually because, well, the end of the game is very nearby. Just hanging around the corner. Anyway, that's it for this level. Despite the fact that there's 17 treasures in this place, there are actually some levels with absolutely nothing in them except some yellow nectar and some candy pop bud flowers. But for here... Ooh, I probably should have made more blue Pikmin actually. Well, got a bunch of water dumples. Probably should keep an eye on the ceiling too. And there are electrical hazards, unfortunately. Maybe I can get some bullmin at some point? Maybe? No, I guess not. Well, purple Pikmin can take care of the water dumples very, very easily. So there is that. Make sure to get rid of these Anodi beetles because electricity is such a big threat in this game. Say nothing of the water dumples, and well, the frog, I don't believe it can reach us. And that water dumple almost got two of my Pikmin. Water dumples have a surprisingly large aggro range considering their size, but they really are hungry for your Pikmin. I don't know what's with the frogs, by the way, the woollywogs. I don't know why they want to squish your Pikmin. It doesn't make much sense to me. I don't even think it's explained. They're just jerks, really. Just making sure nothing will drop from the ceiling, because that would be terrible. Fortunately, I believe I'm safe. But there's almost certainly another treasure on the other side, too. Like that frog. That frog has the treasure. Gonna give some yellows the time to shine. Although I'm gonna need some blues too. Because I need the blues to carry the stuff back. Dang it. Right into the thing's mouth. Unfortunate that I lost one of the... Oh, great! Those are Pikmin that can be so dumb! The blue Pikmin fortunately saved some of them, but unfortunately I lost one. Because they were so dumb to just pick up the water dumple and decide to carry it back. You go back here. Yellow Pikmin start to work on this thing. And then I just take care of this frog. That's the only thing I have to take care of. Nothing else. Because it's the one creature with a treasure inside. I would hope. No other treasures? No other treasures. Maybe? No, I don't think so. I think that was it. Okay, good. I can't believe I forgot about the water. Ugh. Princess Pearl. Yeah, and that was the last treasure, but Dang it! Instead of like paying attention to see if there was a treasure left in the other creatures, I really should have paid attention to the Pikmin bringing the treasure back. Alright, now we're here, and this is actually... Yeah, this is probably one of the worst levels of Pikmin 2. Underground levels, anyway. Because you have to bring those gates down, but... Well, those puffy blowhogs are in the way, and... Well, the smaller variant are called the withering blowhogs, I believe, but I call them puffy blowhogs because they're basically the same thing, but yeah. Getting this gate down with this thing right behind it, annoying. And just to think, this place is completely randomly generated, too. In a way, I guess I can start work while this thing's not looking. I believe this creature that I'm pointing at right now, it can attack your Pikmin from beyond this gate, by the way. So beware. Beware. Because its attack has a long reach. Despite how weird it is. It uses its nose to attack you, something like that. Bizarre. Anyway, the puffy blowhogs are harmless. They're annoying, but they're harmless. You want to be careful with the poison traps and, well, the puffy blowhogs, of course. Except the puffy blowhogs are harmless. I mean, the other creatures that can eat your Pikmin. Oh, and I do believe purples cannot be pushed around. They can lose their petals anyway, though. Impenetrable cookie. Total non-recolor, I assure you. It seems there's another treasure over there. Is there? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell beyond that gate. Completely unfair that this thing can do that, but it can. They can blow you from the other wall. Even though it makes absolutely no sense, they can do that. So annoying. Their annoyingness actually supersedes the laws of physics, even from within the Pikmin universe. Well, I guess this is as good time as any to start using the ultra spicy spray. And the last Duracell battery, I think? Potentially. It's a fuel reservoir. And the last treasure in this place. But I have to make a path through the exit here. I can ignore the puffy blowhog though, if I want to. But not this thing. This thing will clearly pierce one of my Pikmin if I leave it be. It's strange, but the bigger puffy blowhog variant is unusually passive compared to the withering blowhog. It doesn't pursue your Pikmin as rapidly as the withering one does. It is stronger though, more HP and more power in its blow. Level 8. And 2 Gatling Grunks right in the beginning, and I'm quite unlucky that they spawned right near to me, by the way. Also, I believe there is exactly 100 small dwarf bulborbs in this level. It's kind of a quirk of this place. Oh great. This is actually a really bad spawn. It's quite unusual that you spawn this level with the Gatling Grunks right near your Pikmin, but I guess I'm quite unlucky in this playthrough. Fortunately, it was just one of them that spawned nearby. The other one, well, I could see it, but it went away. Hey, over here, buddy. Yes, that's right. I'm over here. You want to blast away all my beautiful Pikmin? Or do you want to take on Ole Man? That's right. Mano a mano, buddy. Barely did a dent in my armor. And look who's standing now. Ole Man, of course. And, well, about 90 other dwarf bulborbs around this place. But yeah, the dwarf bulborbs, they are still dwarf bulborbs, and yeah, they're pretty harmless. And armless, oh yes! Score of 1 for Whitehawk. But yeah, finding treasures in this place is actually pretty difficult, and I think one of the bulborbs has one inside its corpse, so You have to do a bit of digging. For the most part, though, with the Gatling Grunks out of the way, you can just swarm all the Bulbors with your Pikmin. Even if you only have like 20 with you, that's more than enough. More to the point, though, right now I want to get all those juicy, delicious yellow nectars for my Pikmin so that they can all become flower Pikmin again. When you're trying to swarm multiple Bulborbs at the same time, you might have a few casualties here and there, though. Because sometimes Pikmin swarm a single Bulborb all at once and ignore the other one right next to it. Also, make sure to keep the passageway back to your ship pod safe, because those Bulborbs will try to eat your Pikmin. And I guess it's not a bad idea to carry corpses back, because they are in the way. Okay, so I guess all the treasures on the last area that this level generated. Jeez. Yes, I think that might be the only treasure, in fact. No, I refuse to believe that. I'm almost certain that one of these Bulborbs is just randomly carrying a big treasure inside of them. But which one? Ah, I lost a Pikmin. A purple, no less! Ugh. Don't like how the purples are being such common victims now. I'm guessing the last treasure is buried somewhere? Or maybe it is the only one. Treetop apple juice. Applejack approved! And it is the only treasure, huh? Okay, I guess I misremembered. Okay, we got pretty tight spots here, except for your blue Pikmin, I guess. And even then, there's these poison hazards that you have to take care of real quick. I believe you can ignore all the enemies here, in fact. There are a lot of treasures for you to get, but, well, these are bumbling snitch bugs, and therefore they will only target your captains. And the Dirigibugs are they're fairly passive, even though they throw one of the most dangerous hazards onto your face. Wiggle Noggin. And for some reason, it appeared in the screen the second time for some reason. I guess that was just a glitch of some sorts? Maybe. Those are always fun. Except when they erase your save files. That'd be very nice if that was the last treasure I had to get in this place, because that means I could ignore all these creatures. Maternal sculpture. I don't think it's a sculpture, but yeah, for some reason the treasures appear again right around this corner while the screen showing the treasure plays. I don't know why. Anyway, it's quite a convenient spawn in this level for me. The treasures were right there for me to take while I could ignore both all the monsters, really. Or I guess I should say creatures. It's been a while since I called them monsters, but, well, I guess Dirigibugs are really weird, and it's kind of hard to call them creatures. While bubbling snitch bugs, well, they're extremely annoying. Oh, that's it, actually. Yeah, it's 10 floors. Okay, that's actually the shortest of all the caves. Huh. Alright then, that's fair enough. But first, it might be best to only bring a few Pikmin to take care of this thing. You know what? I'll do this with only the 20 reds. I haven't lost a single one in this entire venture. Cave venture, I should say. So I'll stick to reds. And Ole Man, of course. Anyway, say hello to the segmented crawdad, something like that. And I just lost a few reds because they were leaf Pikmin. Yes. Leaf Pikmin are the absolute worst Pikmin you can bring to this place. And every time this thing crashes into a wall, it will always make a bunch of boulders fall, and it gives you about 10 seconds to, like, get it. Also, this is a speedster's worst nightmare, simply because of how difficult it is to take care of the randomness of this boss. Because whatever this thing's name is, it is quite random, and with the boulders falling out of nowhere and the fact that your Pikmin turn into leaf Pikmin, well, it's quite difficult to handle this boss. Obviously, its only weak spot is its like bottom, the flashing bottom. It moves quite slowly, but once it gets close enough, it starts to grow and roll towards you. Now, obviously, I missed every time. You really want to call your Pikmin as soon as it's like done. Oh, sometimes it drops eggs too, so you get your chance to make your Pikmin Flower Pikmin again. And I don't know what happened with that red. It decided to be really slow. Lost 11 reds, but that's not exactly surprising. Losing Pikmin on this boss, it's quite a common thing, really. It is a very unique and interesting boss, though. I will give it that. We never see it again, even in challenge mode. But yeah, bring only a few Pikmin to fight it. Either purples or reds. I used reds because reds are faster. It's not a bad idea because all those rocks falling near your Pikmin, very, very dangerous. Also, the treasure it gives you is one of the creepiest treasures ever. I mean, just look at it. Just look at this treasure. Its eye sockets, or eyelids, move, I should say. And it even has creepy implications based on its the amount of Pokos it gives to you. But not in the US version, it was changed. See, it gives you 670 Pokos, but... and Silencer is its name. But in the Japanese version, I believe, or European, I think it was the Japanese version, it gave you 666 Pokos. Anyway, that was an interesting boss, whatever it was called. I think it's segmented something. Crawdad? Something like that. I guess I'll look up its name right now, in fact. Segmented Crabster. Crabster. Something like that. That's what its name is. Crawmad, what I was thinking of, is for some other bosses in the Pikmin series. Lost 30 Pikmin. Not as bad as the previous cave venture, but still pretty terrible. Got all the treasures though. Alright, so that was it for the Cavern of Chaos. Next time I'm going to be going to the Hole of Heroes, and I'm just going to reorganize my Pikmin right now. If you ever want to farm a lot of the ultra spicy or ultra bitter sprays, well, you can always uncover the flowers beneath these things if you really want to. I myself could use some more ultra bitter spray, but it'll have to wait for until never, really, because I simply don't have the time to do that. Instead, next video, I'm actually going to go into the Hole of Heroes, and a lot of people thought it was a Holy Man thing, but oh, I'm missing 2 Pikmin. They're over there. And fortunately, I was able to call them. If it was the GameCube version, I could not call them, but thankfully in the Wii version, I could. Anyway, next time, Hole of Heroes. Hope you all enjoyed this video and hope you all have a very nice day. Bye-bye.